Hello. Okay, so for my communication board project, I chose to do a child that's 13 years old with a is verbally impaired. Um, so the restaurant I chose to do is KFC. So as you can see here on my board, I got the KFC's logo. Um, First here I have I would like to order. And I also included a number because most restaurants like KFC have different combination numbers you can order. So I included a number and the child can point at, 10 or 1, 2, just point at what number they want. I also included that they would like a drink. They could point that on a small, medium, or large. Then I went in and put some of the, what a lot of people get from KFC, so what like a 13-year-old would get. So we got the popcorn chicken, the crispy chicken sandwich, the extra crispy tenders, and then always got to have sides. So we have a side of mac and cheese, a side of potato wedges, a side of corn, mashed potatoes and gravy, biscuits, and then I included every single one of their sauces, which they have barbecue, honey mustard, sweet and tangy, and the buttermilk ranch. And last on this board, I have the dessert option, which is a chocolate chip cookie. So this board is, you can see it's about the width of me. It's not too big, but it's also not too small. It's the right size so the child can, when they go up to the register, they can say, they can just point. So, like, I'm a big fan of popcorn chicken, and so it'd be like, I really liked doing this because, I've worked in fast food. I actually used to work at Hardee's, and never once did I never really thought that, someone would come in who's verbally impaired, and, I've never really thought of it like that. And doing this, it made me really think, what if they didn't have something like this? What if they just had, they just wrote it down, or they're just pointed. And the thing that kind of bothers me, I feel like everyone that's verbally impaired should have something like this, because nowadays people are very rude. They tend to not care what's wrong with you. Like, they don't care. Like, people are rude, especially in the fast food industry, because I've even worked with some rude people. And they get aggravated quickly in the fast food industry a lot of times, because you have a lot of high schoolers that are working, and if there's something going on at their school, like a big game or a friend's having a hangout and they're having to work, that's little things that they tend to get ill over, and they take it out on their customers. Because I've seen it before. I've had people I've worked with, they were mad, and I'm like, hey, what's wrong with you? And they'd be like, oh, well, my friends are doing this, that, and the other, and I couldn't get off work, da, da, da. And so they were mean the rest of the day to the co-workers and to the customers. And I've never really thought about, someone coming in with a disability and how they would order. So this really opened my eyes up a lot, because I was actually talking to my dad, and he was telling me that he's heard where people have went in and they were doing their sign language, and they were trying to sign hello, and they did he said that he seen it on, I think, Facebook or something, where someone went into a fast food restaurant. He sign languaged hello, and then he said that he did this, saying he wanted like a number 12, and the worker actually started yelling at him and told him that he didn't have time for the mess, and that he didn't have time for people playing around and cutting up. So You know, it's really sad to see people act that way because, you know, people with disabilities cannot help that they have them disabilities. And that's another reason why I want to work with children with disabilities, because they are absolutely the sweetest. I know at my high school, I absolutely loved our EC class. They were the sweetest. They would run up to you and they would hug your neck and they would get so excited, and they were so sweet. And you know, when one of our EC kids, he had passed away, he had got cancer, and he passed away, and literally everyone from our school practically was there. And you know, I have a soft spot in my heart for children with disabilities, and it's just, they're really special. They're sweet. You know, they cannot help that they are disabled. They cannot help it. It's something they cannot help, and people don't understand that. So I think things like this are very, very, very important. It's very helpful for kids and young adults, even adults, you know, who need to go, and they're still able to go do everyday things. And, you know, this is just a very helpful tool, and I really enjoyed doing this project. So yeah, thank you.